in a foreign place. The saving grace was the feeling that it was her heart that he was stealing. Oh, he was ready to impress, and the fierce excitement, the eyes are bright, he couldn't wait to get away. And I bet that you
can't repeat the past. You can't repeat the past? Why, of course you can.
Ain't no mistake, no.
Gatsby bought that house across the bay so Daisy would be right there. He wants to know if you'll invite her to tea. See, he's afraid. He's waited so long.
Why didn't he ask you to arrange the meeting?
He wants her to see his house, and your house is right next door.
Oh.
He half expected her to walk into one of his parties, but she never did. So he began casually asking people around if they knew her. I was the first one he found. So you should have heard the elaborate way he talked to me about her.
There's the pursued and pursuing, the busy and the tired. Does she want to see Gatsby?
She's not to know. Gatsby does not want her to know. So just invite her to tea.
What day would suit you?
What day would suit you? I don't want to put you in any trouble, you see.
How about the day after tomorrow?
Excellent. Oh, and one more thing. Don't bring Daisy's husband, Tom.
I certainly am awfully glad to see you.
Well, we've met before. Sorry about the clock.
It's an old clock. We haven't met in many years.
5 years next November. Where are you going?
I'll be back.
I have to speak to you about something before you go. This is a terrible mistake. A terrible, terrible mistake.
Calm down. You're just embarrassed. She's embarrassed too, just as much as you are.
Don't talk so loud.
You're acting like a child, and you're being rude. She's sitting in there all by herself.
I'd like to invite you and Daisy to my house. I'd like to show her around.
Right there.
My house looks well, doesn't it? See how the whole front of it catches light?
That huge place there?
Do you like it?
I love it, but I don't see how you can live there alone.
I keep it always full of interesting people, night and day. People who do interesting things. Celebrated people.
One autumn night, 5 years before, they had been walking down the street when the leaves were falling, and they came to a place where there was no trees and sidewalk was white with moonlight. They stopped here and turned towards each other. His heart beat faster and faster as Daisy's white face came up to his own. He knew that when he kissed this girl and forever wed his unutterable visions to her perishable breath, his mind would never romp again like the mind of God.
I spoke to her. I told her she might fool me, but she couldn't fool God. I took her to the window. God knows what you've been doing. Everything you've been doing, you may fool me, but you can't fool God. God sees everything.
Beat me! Throw me down and beat me, you dirty coward!
Gatsby believed in the green light, the orgastic future that year by year recedes before us. It deludes us then, But that's no matter tomorrow. We will run faster, stretch out our arms farther. And one fine morning, so we beat on boats against the current from back ceaselessly in the past.